to Gypsyfae Creations. I'm here today with another summer-inspired soap making video. The embeds that I'm using today are kind of a big deal because I made them myself. They are sculpted out of something called soap dough. And what that is, it's a recipe that creates a pliable soap, kind of like fondant or clay, but it is made out of soap. And I created some little flowers today to make a flower child inspired soap. Let's get started. As usual, we've started off with our oils that have been melted down and left to sit at room temperature. And our lye solution has a little bit of titanium dioxide and sodium lactate in there. And first step is to combine the two. I'm hoping to get like a really pretty, delicate color combination out of this. Nothing like too vibrant or in your face, just something sweet, a sweet bar of soap. So let's get this going to a light trace. Alright, I think everything is good and emulsified. Put the stick blender to the side. So the scent I'm using here today is by Brambleberry. It is called Flower Child. I wasn't looking for anything in particular when I bought this. I was just buying some supplies on Brambleberry and the picture for this kind of stuck out and I just threw it in my cart. No intentions to really use it, but now that I'm working with soap dough, I found a perfect embed to use for this. It does say it accelerates in cold process and it can discolor to a little ivory because it does have a tad bit of vanilla in it. So I'm going to try to do a drop swirl today just because it does say it accelerates. I don't want to try and do anything too fancy. I've got 3 different colors here and I'm going to actually work with 4. I want to do a white soap base and put these colors dropped inside. So I've got some lime appeal in one. This is all nurture soap, micas, some purple vibrance, and some firefly, which is the yellow. And I'm going to line them up here correctly. I need to remind myself of that every time because you want to go lighter to darker. And then I'm going to pour some of this mixture into each. And I'm leaving the big bucket for the white, just plain white in that one. I'll give these a little stir. Might want to add a little bit more, I'm not sure, to the green here. I really meant a little bit there, didn't I? And then we'll give them a quick blend. Pretty yellow. I think I want to add a little titanium dioxide to the main bit. I don't think that's white enough. And if it's going to discolor, I want it to be a little more white. So let's get some titanium dioxide to add to this. So distilled water, titanium dioxide to use in this batch. Here, I think I want to give that a mix first before I get into the other colors. A little better. Back to the colors here. Green. And purple. This is making a funny noise because there's not a lot of soap in here when I'm using the mixer. Alright, and then I'm just going to take a spatula and kind of scrape down the sides of everything. Alright, so I'm going to add the fragrance to these and give it just a little stir because if it does accelerate, I don't want to put the stick blender in there and cause it to accelerate even more. So I will probably hand stir all this. This is just 2 ounces bottles that you can get at very convenient if you're making a small loaf of soap like I am. stir this in. Hello. Watch out for that guy. How did I do that? Hopefully this doesn't accelerate like it does. I'm really crossing my fingers that this doesn't turn into a disaster. Wouldn't be the first time that I get a disaster. But we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn how this fragrance acts up. Smells really good though. It's very floral, obviously. Well, let's pour away here. I'm gonna pour half of the white in, or about half. I'm going to use purple first. Just kind of make a little design when you pour it. It is starting to thicken up a little, but it's still workable. I realize there's kind of like Mardi Gras colors. Mardi Gras though, I know what to do next year. I never get any better at not making messes when it comes to making soap. I always make a mess. At least one time can I make soap and not make a huge mess. Sorry, I gotta scrape this out. Whoa! More mess! Alright, I might have lied to you guys a little bit about that whole drop swirl thing. Since it accelerated, I think I'm gonna take the hanger to it and just kind of move things around a little bit. I like how everything just kind of like clumped together as I poured it in there. Alright. Yay, messes! Alright, I'm gonna clean up and prepare the top. I don't know what happened here. This is turning more into like hippie chick tie-dye than it was flower child, but I'm sure it'll still look good. Might have to change the name. I've got my topping here. It is tinted with a little bit of pink. It was called Summer Crush, and a very big wide tip here. And just gonna put 3 across, all the way down. It's gonna be a very colorful soap. The part I'm excited about is the embeds, so wait and see. Let's fill my bag here. This soap dough stuff is really cool. I can't wait to show you guys how neat these embeds turned out. Sorry. Trying to get the icing in the bag. Icing, listen. Soap icing, yeah, it's icing. Embeds that I'm using. I've got some little pink butterflies that I want to put onto each bar. And put them down the middle. Okay, that little thing here that just flew out of the bowl kind of gave me away. Alright, this is soap dough. I created these little flowers with some fondant tools and soap. And I'm just going to randomly place them all over my soap here. And this is my flower child soap. This is what inspired me was the scent and these little butterflies and these little flowers. I think it goes so well together. I think it's going to be a very girly looking piece of soap. Some of these might get cut when I put them on there, but it's not that big of a deal. Lots of flowers everywhere. I can't wait to use this soap dough to make other things. Like, fall is really like going everywhere in my mind right now. Like, I'm so ready for fall. I just picture all the pumpkins and the acorns and the leaves. And these are gonna be great. Never have enough flowers, right? Because I'm just sticking them all over. Got so many of them. So I'm just gonna continue sticking these flowers all over the place, and then I'll spray it with isopropyl alcohol, and then I will let it sit, and I will come back tomorrow to show you guys the cut. Hopefully it doesn't look too crazy inside. I was really going for something a little more delicate, but we'll see what it looks like. Let the cutting of the soap commence.
Sure.
All right.
It's cut it a little easy, isn't it?
Ta-da!
Look at that.
Look at the swirlies.
Very attractive.
Look, this piece at the end, I dropped. I dropped the whole loaf of soap, people. I dropped it, trying to get it out of the mold. So this last piece has got a dead butterfly.
Very nice.
Kind of looks like a butterfly right there. And I was hoping the colors on the inside didn't turn out like Mardi Gras looking, but they're not that bad. I think the purple kind of ties in with the purple flowers on top, so that is what it is. I am cutting
Some of your embeds.
the embeds off. There you go. That's why I put lots of them on there though, so it's fine. Whoops. Whoops.
You're gonna end up cutting some of it anyway. You're a goof.
I like my swirls. I keep seeing like butterflies and hearts in it.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
This one's just a little close. There goes another flower. Shut up. This way. I don't know if there's a way to put them back on.
Super glue.
Super glue.
Yeah.
Look! Look!
That's you. That's you. You keep on.
Next time, I don't know. Maybe I have to push them in a little more. Because I mean, if I cut them, I was fine with, you know, if they were get cut, I was fine with that. But the fact that they're falling off, I'm a little upset. They're fine. I dropped the soap in the first place.
You actually physically dropped it.
I did. I dropped it. See? It's missing a butterfly.
You physically dropped the soap.
I did. Not on the ground on the counter. I was trying to take it out.
Oh.
Alright. There we have it. Is it pretty? Is it summery? Does it deserve its name, Flower Child? Ooh, look! It's just meant to be dropped. That's all. I made all these little guys here. So, there you have it. It's my Flower Child soap, and I used soap dough to create the beautiful, adorable flowers that I have on top. Cannot wait to use more soap dough in other soap recipes, whether it's the fall or the winter. It's my favorite thing to do. I just can't stop. It's like a little kid with Play-Doh. If you guys are interested in making your own soap dough, I got the recipe from Sorcery Soaps. She does list a basic ingredients recipe that you can use to make your own. I will leave the link down below. If you guys are interested in buying Flower Child, it will be in my Etsy shop on August 19th. Please like the video if you enjoyed watching this soap making, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and until next time, smell you later.